Hi, it's Friday, I think. I don't know how everyone out there is feeling. I think we all have days where we feel more overwhelmed than others. Today is one of those days for me. I spent way too long on Twitter reading the news and got completely drowned in information. I'm a person who likes information. I want to know as much as I can, but right now, pretty much none of that information's good. So give yourself permission to get offline, take a break, hug your family if you can, and take some time for yourself. When life feels overwhelming, I find poses where you can kind of draw in really helpful. I think child's pose becomes a saving grace. And so we're gonna do quiet poses, child's pose, a stretch through child's pose. Let's get started. So you come to your mat or the floor. You don't have to have a mat. And for child's pose, your big toes come together, sides. I like my knees very wide. It's more comfortable for my knees, but not everybody does. Some people want their knees right together. It's fine. It's your body. Listen to it. What do you need to do? And we come to child's pose. We're bringing our heart as close to either your legs or the floor as you can. So as you exhale, you come forward. You can bring your arms overhead if you want. You can just come into it. You're not being judged. It's your pose. It's your practice. Do it how you like. With your exhale, come forward. Lead with that heart. I think everyone gets stuck in that they think their hands have to be forward.
Of course they can be, but they don't have to be. You're welcome to keep your arms ahead, or you're welcome to bring maybe your hands towards your knees where your elbows can hug in. And then there's my personal favorite. My daughter used to call it doormel. So you bring your hands back behind you and tuck yourself all in. Stay in child's pose as long as you need to be here, or as long as the outside world will let you be here. If your family needs things, or your boss wants you to get something turned in, you might have 30 seconds, you might have 15 minutes. Take as much time as you need. Eventually, if you'd like to do a little bit more stretching, bring your hands back so that they're overhead. And then as you come to an exhale, you're going to walk your hands out to your right hand side. You're going to turn your cheekbone toward that right arm. This is a stretch all along the left side of your body, armpit to hip. Hips stay down. Relax your shoulders. As you inhale, you walk back to your center position. With that next exhale, hands walk out toward the left hand side. Again, your hips and your legs stay down. You're stretching all along this right side of your body. Cheekbone turns toward that left arm. On an inhale, we come back to center. Your next breath in, come onto your hands and your knees. We're going to do a threading the needle. So you're taking your left hand and it's going to be palm up. You're going to thread that space between your right hand and your right knee. You're coming over as best you can onto the top of your left shoulder. I have a lot of hair, it's hard to see. You're going to maybe see about wrapping your right hand around you, but you don't have to. Right hand can stay to the floor. I'm just more comfortable like this. Trying to turn your heart as far as you can out to that right hand side. When you come to an inhale, go ahead and come back up. Take your right hand, thread that needle. You're going to land as much as you can onto the top of that shoulder. Your head should still be able to rest on the floor. You may have to adjust where your hand is placed. And then deciding how you're going to do it. Coming around, keeping it down, going up. It's up to you. On an inhale, we come back around. Adjust your knees so your knees are underneath your hips. Breathing in, cow. Your collarbones and your sacrum lift up, your belly drops toward the floor. As you exhale, collarbones and sacrum drop toward the floor and your belly draws in toward your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat pose. You're going to hear some pops, that's all fine, just air in your joints. Inhale when you're ready to neutral spine, tabletop. Coming back to child's pose. Let yourself rest. All right, friends. Be happy. Be safe. Be well. Namaste.